Now on CoastTV News.
Deeper harbor, less hassle. West Ocean City is the latest area on the coast contemplating dredging. Throw away that pizza box. New disposable bins on the Rehoboth Boardwalk will help keep our beaches clean. Tight budget. Cape Henlopen School District in a bit of a financial jam as they plan for the future after the failure of some high-profile referendums.
And we have some scattered showers sliding in our direction, so the rain should be arriving soon, but it's bringing with it a concern for possible flooding.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
These waters may look deep, but under the surface, there's not a lot of room or clearance for boats that frequent the area. Good evening, I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with yet another dredging project that looks to be on its way. New tonight, Worcester County has approved a dredging project here in Ocean City, the West Ocean City area. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us what kind of impact getting the dirt and muck out of the waterway will have.
Sonny Gwynn uses this harbor in West Ocean City almost every day, and he says it needs to be cleaned out.
There is some low spots in here, and it would help out, especially in the wintertime when the big boats come in with fish.
The good news is that wish may soon become a reality. The Worcester County Procurement Officer was given the green light from the Worcester County Commissioners to solicit bids for a dredging project in West Ocean City. The plan would be to begin dredging at Pier 23 and continue all the way down to Atlantic Tackle. But while this project is underway, it could slow down business for some along the water. Kerry Harrington has been working around this harbor for over 20 years, and he's seen it all before.
What they do is we can offset as they start at one end of the channel or at one end of the harbor. We can jump around and get out of their way. So that's always been the case in the past.
Gwynn is all for the dredging plan and hopes this project will allow more boats to flow in and out of the harbor.
There was an incident maybe a month or so ago where a big boat went out and ran aground and was stuck out there for, it was hours before the tide got up where he could get off.
A $275,000 grant from the Tri-County Council is expected to fund the project. I'm Kevin Zappe in West Ocean City, CoastTV News.
It seems like every other week we cover some new dredging story along the coast, and Lewis is keeping that trend alive as they consider a new project. Right now, the city of Lewis is looking for bidders for the maintenance dredging of the boat slips at Canal Front Park Marina and private marinas around the area that you see here on your screen. Bids will be accepted until 4 p.m. on July 19th at City Hall. For more information on how to submit one of those bids, you can go to coasttv.com. Let's take a live look into the Salisbury area out there, and we continue to have reasonably high temperatures here as we check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Well, the thing is, we've been dealing with such, catastrophic type of temperatures that to have one near the norm for today is sort of a treat, right? But we're still in the middle of the summer season. In Dover, our Bay Health camera, we're at 85 degrees. That's the treat we're talking about, dropping to 81 by 9 o'clock. Now, as we begin to take a look at our high today, 85 for the high in Georgetown as well as Salisbury, so that's been helpful. And over the last few days, we've been riding the 90s all the way until now. And this is a much needed break, and we may have a little rain that'll pull in here that'll help us out with the rain because the oppressive heat we've been dealing with has been dangerous throughout. Now, let me just kind of show you the trend that we've been seeing. Starting from 2004, we had about, let's say, 291. But as we've been tracking it throughout the years, we had a bump in 2011. But look at what happened going into 2023 right here. Look, this is the highest that it's ever been with 2023. So we've been leaning into this particular year in a significant way in dealing with this dangerous heat that's been statistically higher than ever before, Charlie.
Paul, and as he was just talking about how serious this heat wave is, listen to these numbers because it's been a deadly few days when you look at the heat wave from a national standpoint. At least 28 heat-related deaths have been reported. Most of those deaths on the other side of the country, you're looking at California and Oregon. But we haven't escaped the wrath of the sun here on the East Coast. Maryland has been hit with a death as well. And here's the bad news. The intense heat is expected to stick around through next week. And the fear is that death tolls could continue to rise. Tonight, the Cape Henlopen School District Board of Education is debating how it will distribute its money it's supposed to get from property taxes. The district says that the proposed district tax rate will actually cost property owners just a few cents less this year. But that's a double-edged sword. For the district itself, it's a financial setback caused in large part by the 2 failed referendums from earlier this year. A lot of our viewers will remember that story. One person who lives in the district is upset that the schools don't have more funding coming their way.
It's the key to everything. We need to educate our kids. I've never had kids. I have owned homes here and in Maryland, and I am happy to pay the tax that covers schools. It's so important. It is just so incredibly important.
That workshop meeting is taking place tonight at 6 p.m. at Lewis Elementary School. This brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, where would you like to see more money distributed for Coast school districts? Let's take a look and see what the results say so far this evening. And right now, no more money is the runaway leader, 67%. Coming in at number 2 is operating expenses. Additional programs, that's at 11%. This is the first time we've run the poll this evening. So if you haven't voted yet, if you have an opinion here, go to coasttvnews.com or use our mobile app and vote. And speaking of school resources, today Delaware officials announced funding to expand health care offered at Delaware's public schools. The state will receive $2.5 million from the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Officials say the funding will be used to enhance facilities, recruit health care providers, and develop systems to further invest in growing schools based on health care offerings. Sad news to report tonight. The Delaware Court of Chancery is mourning the loss of Chancellor Grover C. Brown. Brown passed away back on July 1st at the age of 89. The Harrington, Delaware native was first appointed to the bench in 1971. In 1973, he was appointed vice chancellor, and in 82, he was appointed chancellor. Brown served from 1973 to 1985. President Biden faces another major test today with a news conference closing out the NATO summit. The president has been under growing pressure to step aside in the presidential race, but he's pushing back, saying he's convinced he's the best candidate to beat former President Trump. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest on the conflict within the Democratic Party.
With the eyes of world leaders and the weight of his political future upon him, President Biden preparing to close out the NATO summit with a rare solo press conference. The president touting support for Ukraine.
Ukraine will, and I want you to know we're going to be with you every step of the way.
And strengthened alliances with world leaders, though it's impossible to ignore the challenge he faces from domestic allies. The Capitol Hill Democrats calling for him to drop out of the race. Vermont's Peter Welch, the first public Senate defection.
I'm expressing my opinion. Ultimately the president's going to have to make his own decision.
Senior Biden campaign advisors meeting today with Senate Democrats to address their concerns.
The president's team has to present a path based on facts and data.
While party leadership is standing by President Biden, the top House Democrat said members are having what he called candid, clear-eyed, and comprehensive family discussions.
I'm going to respect the sanctity of those conversations until we conclude that process.
Those supporting the president.
Our president has delivered for our manufacturing economy.
Increasingly anxious about the turmoil.
I can't walk out my front door without people talking to me about how worried they are about Donald Trump.
The Biden campaign looking to refocus on his opponent with a new ad.
So why does Donald Trump keep siding with Putin?
Going on offense and sending a message to NATO allies and members of his own party. He's not going away. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
In financial news, Wall Street is growing increasingly confident that cooling inflation will allow the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates in the coming months. According to CME Group's Fed Watch tool, investors now pricing in an 89% chance of at least one rate cut by September 18th's Fed meeting. That's up from 73% on Wednesday and about 50% just a week ago. The odds of a September rate cut jumped after Thursday's better than expected June inflation report. That report showed prices actually falling on a monthly basis for the first time since early in the pandemic. That September meeting is the last one before the presidential election. You can't have a trip to the beach without a slice of pizza, or at least not a good one. In Rehoboth Beach, the city is trying out something new. They have installed pizza disposal bins on the boardwalk. Since pizza boxes can be pretty bulky, they take up space in trash cans. We spoke with visitors on the boardwalk who say it's a creative way to keep the beach clean.
Yes, I just walked by, and I think this is really cool. This is such a great way to continue to keep the boardwalk in Rehoboth Beach super clean. I just think it's such a great idea.
The city says those bins can be found at the boardwalk at Baltimore and Rehoboth Avenue. Get your vibe right, because the best concerts of the summer are starting in just 1 week, from July 18th to July 27th. You can see a number of artists at the Delaware State Fair. Tickets are now on sale online. Make sure you grab yours before they're gone. Still to come, a problem from your history books causing concern in the here and now. A human case of plague from the 1300s. It's been confirmed in Colorado.
We have a bit of rainy relief to arrive in the immediate forecast future. I'll talk more about that coming up in a moment.
First, the DOJ tracked down Russian bots that have been spreading misinformation across the U.S. and abroad. That's up next.
Find your better night's sleep for less at Johnny Janosic. Shop now and get a $300 MasterCard reward card on select brand purchases. And we'll haul away your old mattress for free for a limited time only at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
And it's been 15 plus years we've been coming with Avery Hall. Now they're right up the street. Any of the products that give you that peace and sense of mind in the community where you live, Avery Hall, I think, can take care of their needs. You don't always realize what impact long-term your needs are going to be for your health. With Avery Hall, been a fabulous resource for that.
Avery Hall found an insurance company that could help us.
I think more of a steady, strong relationship.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
Find 16 mattresses under $9.99 at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World, like this Nectar 5.0 Foam Queen mattress for just $699.95, with immediate delivery available. Shop Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Consider this a problem for the digital age. The U.S. and its allies have shut down a Russian bot farm powered by artificial intelligence. The Justice Department said it seized 2 internet domains and searched nearly 1,000 social media accounts used by Russian actors. They're accused of spreading disinformation. The DOJ said that the elaborate scheme was organized by an employee of RT, the Russian state-owned media outlet. And we have a scam alert tonight. Listen to these details so you don't end up out a few bucks. The Worcester County Sheriff's Office is continuing to get reports from people targeted by a phone scam. Now, the scammer impersonates a member of the command staff, falsely claiming that the victim has missed federal jury duty and that they must pay a fine using various methods, including gift cards. The Sheriff's Office has emphasized that their deputies will never call to inform you of missed jury duty or demand payment to avoid arrest. And here's something concerning. A case of bubonic plague has been confirmed in a person in Colorado. The Pueblo Department of Public Health and Environment says the case was flagged Friday from preliminary test results. The plague is an infectious disease caused by bacterium transmitted by fleas. The CDC says the bacteria circulates naturally among wild rodents and rarely infects humans.
Take a look at our forecast. We're looking at the Bay forecast with scattered showers on Friday and Saturday, clearing out on Sunday just in time to heat back up again.
When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with summer savings at Gateway Subaru. Right now, save up to $3,300 on a new 2024 Subaru Outback. Plus, take advantage of great financing rates as low as 0% for 48 months. At Gateway Subaru, we're committed to higher standards, ensuring every journey starts with trust and excellence. Stop by and discover the thrill of the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Designed for the bold, ready for any adventure. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Hurricane season is here, which means power outages can strike anytime without warning. Don't get caught in the dark. Let the expert electricians at FH Fur install a Generac whole home standby generator, keeping your lights on, your family connected, and your home safe, no matter what. Call FH Fur today and get $1,000 off. Plus, for a limited time, we'll include a whole home surge protector absolutely free. When Mother Nature strikes, it's too late. Stay powered, stay safe with FH Fur.
877-GO-FUR, FHFur.com.
It's whaler season at Taylor Marine Center. Enjoy summer savings on the unsinkable legend, Boston Whaler. Taylor Marine Center has unprecedented inventory, factory incentives, and year-end savings on Montauk's Vantages, the newly designed Dauntless, and the offshore classic Outrage. Taylor Marine Center, with 2 award-winning locations to serve you in Milford, Delaware, and Ocean City, Maryland. Visit Taylor Marine today, your whaler season dealer.
At Carpet and Tile Mart, the sales are hot during our Summer of Savings event. Right now, get special flooring deals Mart-wide, plus 0% financing up to 36 months. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
At Macy's, we know the things we sell aren't just things. They're part of summer's greatest hits. And the lovely days worth sharing.
Daily life can be difficult. But once we figure out how to handle the little things, the big things start to seem little too. Learn how veterans adjusted to life after service at MakeTheConnection.net.
CoastTV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
So now here's something I haven't been able to say for quite some time. We had a relatively normal summer day. Enjoy it. Tomorrow's going to be a little rainy, but then by next week we're going to crazy numbers again. So let's enjoy the good stuff while we have access to it. Our Tyndall's Casual Furniture in Laurel, right now we're at 84 degrees, which is right around where we should be for this time of the year. We're going to stay cloudy for the rest of the night, but we are watching out for a chance of scattered showers to kind of flutter its way in our general direction. Currently, the temps are holding at 89 in Redden, 81 in Milton, as well as Millsboro, 89 in Milford, and 84 currently in Georgetown. And it feels like 88. See, I was jumping ahead of my graphics. It feels like 88 degrees right now in Georgetown. Feels like 83 in Lewis. Feels like 92 in Milford. But compared to what we've been dealing with, this piece of cake, right? So let's talk about what's on the immediate horizon. We're watching out for a chance of rain. So much so that a flood watch has been issued for Kent. Now, this is not our immediate area, but Milford kind of views this. So this is including Milford and Harrington, Farmington area. But not just here, but also over towards Cambridge as well. So it's inclusive of Dorchester as well as basically the Dorchester area is the only one I'm talking about, Bucktown down towards Andrews. So we could see a possibility of flooding because we're watching out for isolated cells that create some thunderstorms that cause some quick flooding. That's a possibility. And we have a small craft advisory from Ocean City down towards Chincoteague because this frontal boundary is pushing through and it's making it just a little uneasy as far as the rain is concerned. So we want to track what we're expecting. By 1 o'clock in the morning, we're looking for isolated thunderstorms throughout central portions of Sussex. Now, this is after midnight, early morning for Friday, 2 o'clock in the morning for Friday, and then 7 o'clock. So we're looking for the same alignment of storms to really hit Seaford in the Georgetown area along Highway 113. If we see any flooding that happens from Friday's storms, from Friday morning to Friday afternoon. More than likely, it's going to be along Highway 113, particularly north of Georgetown, and then Highway 13, just south of Seaford and north of Seaford. Those are going to be the two main thoroughfares where we could see some flooding likely to occur. Now, as you wake up to Sunrise YogaCast, we're going to have rain all morning long. And then the amount of rain looks like it's about 3/4 of an inch of rain, maybe close to an inch by the time we get to Saturday, but 3/4 of an inch of rain for us by Friday. The wind's not so bad, although pumping out of the south at about 31 miles per hour for Friday. So we're not going to reach that, concern. We're going to start issuing out a yellow or a red alert. So it's just going to be regular, shower activity for us. It's a little spicy to it because we have a lot of energy already in place. Rain for Friday and Saturday, but it clears out on Sunday. For Assateague, for example, rain on Friday and Saturday, and Ocean City clears out on Sunday. Pay attention because I'm setting you up for the wow moment. All right, Friday and Saturday on Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, clearing out on Sunday. Now for the wow moment. After we enjoy a little break on Saturday, Sunday, here comes Monday, 96. Here comes Tuesday, 98. Here comes Wednesday, 96. Those days, maybe including Sunday, we may be back in the midst of another heat advisory before Thursday rain for next Thursday cuts us some slack.
Pull this pocket square out, Paul, and pat down my head if it's that hot. Watch out, Delmarva, Wicomico, and Worcester County are about to be besieged with teams full of cheering, chanting, hard-hitting softball enthusiasts. The United States Specialty Sports Association's Eastern Nationals returns on July 16th through August 3rd. Roughly 350 girls softball teams from 16 states will be in Wicomico and Worcester counties and the town of Ocean City. Opening ceremonies will take place July 16th at Salisbury University and July 23rd in Ocean City. In traffic news, it's time to consider planning an alternate route if you're riding through Dorchester County. MDOT will be performing a milling and paving project on Route 392 between Enterprise Drive and Taylor Avenue. Drivers can expect single-lane closures beginning July 15th into October. Crews will work weekdays from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. And rough week? How about you cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. Sign up for now and for free at coasttv.com/sign up and get your weekly dose of joy directly into your inbox on Friday. We'll be right back.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County, whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
Don't miss the Make It Ford sales event at Preston Ford. We have a wide selection of over 900 Ford models available for immediate purchase. You can enjoy savings of over $7,000 off MSRP on select 2024 Ford F-150 XLTs. Plus, we have 0% financing available on 2023 Mustang Mach-E's. Shop with us online at PrestonFord.com and we'll deliver it to your driveway today. Don't miss the exciting deals at the Make It Ford sales event at Preston Ford. Remember, cars cost less in Preston.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Son, your house looks and smells great. I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced. Just like I said. Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors.
Like I said.
Yes, Dad, like you said.
Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best.
Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
In Olympic news, learning more and more as we inch closer to the Games, Olympic organizers unveiling its bus warehouse where the vehicles that will transport the athletes, volunteers, and journalists will be stored. There will be more than 900 buses operating 24/7 during the entirety of the Summer Olympics. More than 4,000 bus drivers have been recruited from all over France. And sticking with the Olympics, the U.S. men's basketball team is looking for a 5th straight gold medal. The team held an open practice Sunday night in Las Vegas to let the world get a look at this year's lineup, which includes fan favorites like Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. The star-studded roster will need some time to adjust to their new teammates and a slight difference between NBA and FIBA rules. More to come as softball teams return to the Eastern Shore. One is saying goodbye. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Since 1964, Tidewater Utilities has been providing high-quality water service that's essential to public health and quality of life. The Tidewater team are local, trusted experts who are continuously investing in infrastructure and monitoring water quality to ensure it meets the highest standards. We're in your community, making sure water is there when you need it. I'm Bruce Patrick, president of Tidewater Utilities. Thank you for helping make Tidewater Southern Delaware's premier water company for over 60 years. We look forward to continuing to serve you.
If you have chronic kidney disease, you can reduce the risk of kidney failure with Farxiga, because there are places you'd like to be. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, everyone is a local. Fun times and good vibes await with a wide variety of craft brews, plus our award-winning Primo Hoagies made fresh daily. Dance the night away at the best live music venue in Ocean City. And there's never a bad seat to catch your favorite sports team. Dine in or relax on our outside deck with comfortable seating and beautiful palm trees for a cozy, tropical atmosphere. Beach Barrels open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. at 132nd and Coastal Highway.
The Carper Diem softball team, and that is a great name, slugged it out last night for the last time. Delaware Senator Tom Carper shared a picture on Twitter of the team playing against Senator Chris Coons' team, the Small Wonders. Senator Carper shared that this is the team's final season, but he's made memories to last a lifetime.
Our Spicer Brothers camera in Salisbury. We're at 79 degrees with the winds out of the southeast at 5 miles per hour. We're looking for a chance of scattered showers to kick in for us in the Salisbury area as early as 7 o'clock, and then possibly a thunderstorm developing into the late night hours. We're watching out for isolated cells to kind of pop for us, and that's also why we have an active flood watch in effect for Dorchester, actually, and up towards Kent as well. In addition to that, a small craft advisory has been activated from Ocean City down towards Chincoteague, so we're watching out for about 25 mile per hour wind gusts. You can keep up with the latest forecast by calling our line. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalas, Brockstedt, and Federico. It's 443-880-9100. And here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast, sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Big time heat by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
That, Paul. Thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News. For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Inside Edition is up next, and we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.